誰か近くにいるかな。
That's my fault on that. I should have been called.
フラッシュバイン。カメラにアクセス。そういう作戦なの。
ディフューザーを取り戻した。敵は残り1人。ディフューザーを失った。味方は15秒。10秒。味方がやられた。
I definitely saw that.
アイリームは持ってる？
爆弾を見つけた。
Okay, creators. This might be a interesting take. Because
ROU。ドローン作動中。
敵のデバイスはご退場された。私の友達ならこう言うわね。新しいドアを作るとしようって。当時準備。私の友達ならこう言うわね。バカでかい穴が開くじゃん。私の友達ならこう言うわね。耳鳴りの時間だって。
敵は残り1人。
ROU を投げる。フラググレネードアウト。
敵部隊を制圧。こちらの勝利だ。
what did I do? Oh, grenade. Okay, anywho, okay, this is like the last take. I just took 3 takes on that, bro. Creators. What made me think about that? I was watching I Am Shorty, double I, capital T. Very good streamer. I like her content. I like it so much. I want to resub. You know, I've subbed before. I've been gifted subs, but I want to personally, resub again. Speaking about that, what made me think about that was pretty much just like a viewer point of view and a creator's point of view. I think it holds weight in between any situation, even if it's joking or if you want to add your 2 cents. Yeah, joke around, but don't step out of line when you're joking about somebody that you know darn well you're not in the same group as them. Make sense? So, and it's interesting because you tell yourself, bro, how can I say something so deeply out of my mind to say that not to say that you have all right, but you had the audacity to add your 2 cents. That's the first thing someone's gonna actually, worry about. Because that's the first thing they're gonna say when they respond to you is just, you're not in my bracket. Some type of ego would get thrown in your face even before you have something to say. They bring up things that they probably know you don't have or that you don't have. Not to be pooper crybaby. Just don't get in the way of things. Simple as that. And I say creators because I myself included, I consider myself as that, as in the way of where I'm heading, stepping, aware of where I'm going. I'm trying to do what I'm trying not to do, what I can learn from, and that's why I put myself in a good position to actually watch these people, to say something. And I say this to back me up. Never met Hot and Cold, don't know Hot and Cold. Heard his voice before. I know he plays on M80. I know the information about him. And if you want to get technical, he's right here. That's why I'm right in that area. You want to be technical, you be like, well, why did you bring him up then? Or what made you, how did you know of his name? It was fat for, I'm not gonna lie. Because isn't that his previous team? That's his previous team, so yeah, but anywho, he got benched. Okay. He got benched. I'm not done talking. Hold on. Where's he? Still walking. Mix up. I'm watching him too, bro. I'm trying to make sure he doesn't get out. I was tunnel visioned, but he got benched, and I thought to myself, and I'm hearing all the opinions about why he shouldn't or why he should. Just a whole collision. People being happy about it. That laugh should say something. I can't even say much. So I said something responding to King George. Don't remember what you said, but I said something, and I was like, they said that about D Hop. If you don't know football, D Hopkins, he's not burnt out. Again, see, I can't do that, but just from what I've watched, what I've known of him, sports-wise, bro, he didn't. I won't say he didn't deserve to be in that position where people are just throwing him around like a rag doll, but he's and he's a good player. Great, actually, I wouldn't say good, great player. Why would you do that to someone like that, bro? You know what I'm saying? And when you come back to see, he's put in that perspective, be like, damn, bro, why would you do that to that person? Think about that, But stats, people go back. Anything you say, people are gonna go back to what you do. Remember that. So, and just to double up on that, they said the same shit about Spoit not too long ago. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean? You know, like, they said that shit about him not too long ago. He's not Spoit, hot and cold, not, you know, hot and cold is not Spoit. Spoit not hot and cold, you know? Just at the moment, like, what are you thinking about? What's going on in your mind? If you want to help the person out, ask them. Not just assume to drop them. Like, what's up? Lock the fuck in. We need this. Like, we need this, bro. But yeah, that's a topic that I want to talk about personally myself. But at the end of the day, people are not going to actually want to hear you out because they already see the stats. You know, they already hear the stats, and it's sad because, like, I'm the person who's doing these stats. Hear me out. No, you know. I can. Anywho, so hear me out, but you know, people care about stats. People love stats. But yeah. I need this. People love stats, you know? They rather look at stats than hear you out. So it's kind of hard. It's breathtaking, you know? No, it's breathtaking. People don't want to hear you out. But on the spectrum side, you would honestly take the person for who they is, sign them, put them on a team, and say, "Good job, you're on a team. I'm gonna pay you." And that's where the ego comes in. At, you know, that response they would give you if you say something out of line and not staying in a viewer's place. You know. So again, I've said this before in a video. They're human. They're gonna say things. They're gonna slip up. They're gonna purposely slip up on accident. They're you and me, bro. That's it. Nothing different. They get paid just like you do. Probably more or less, but guess what? They get paid just like you do. And they work just like you do. You know? So, when you look at that, you may say, that's not hard to not judge. It is, because you're seeing them every day. You're seeing them every single day. You're going to have some type of love-hate bond with that person. That's how life is. That's like anybody going live on Instagram, you know. Niggas gonna pop out, niggas gonna pop in, you know. It's a difference. When niggas pop out, they gonna just, hey, whatever you got, they gonna rock with you, you know. That's like comes to a party, you know. Pop out. Pop in is like, you know, just go in and out, go visit, you know. When someone asks you, yeah, you know, just pop in a bit, you know, check up on me. Nigga, what? Nigga, who are you? You know what I'm saying? So, when it comes to that, you gotta realize, bro, them motherfuckers are human too. And I said it, I'm gonna say it again. Leave that nigga alone. But I'm gonna say for Spoit, like, I said it for Spoit though. Let me just explain. I just can't bandwagon. And it feels like, oh, am I being nice to everybody? No, I'm just saying that I gotta actually watch this dude. So I gotta go back, you know, do my research. Not saying he doesn't deserve to leave him alone, but hey, Spoit for sure. Bro, Spoit proved, nigga, Spoit got y'all niggas, bro. Shit, leave that nigga alone. Through the door? Really?
新しいマガジンに交換する
Yeah, leave him alone. Leave niggas put alone. But I know what sport was about. I knew it, and I AI'd it. Okay, whatever. On talk. Anyways, yeah, bro, bro. Sometimes you just gotta take for what it is, and don't let people fool you at your spot. I've been saying that, you know. So anything else, people won't even try to. People won't take the blame or the fault for you, you know. And everybody has their own spot in a position to tell themselves, hey, if I say this, I have enough power, enough, not even power, enough weight, or even enough input. Sometimes people don't give a fuck what you have to say, but at least you have a mind of what's going on. You would say something. Similar cases, but different scenario. Think about the people who got involved in the Muda situation. How are the people you wouldn't expect to know something about Siege or just have an insight about cheating, you know? Same thing with this, you know, it's just certain people you would want to hear from, or like, you know, an opinion, you know, and that's where this shit comes from, about making people's lives, shit like that. But when you look at perspective, that's a personality everyone takes. And when you are famous, when you are a face of something, when you are involved in a group, you will be talked about on the internet. You will get bringed up. You and your team would get brought up personally and together. Kill him, yep, kill him, Clash. Castle. He's in on your door. Woman, wall. Oh. Back, girl. See. But yeah, bro, bro, you just gotta, I'm not gonna say just accept it, but yuck, that was nasty. You ain't gotta accept it, but just tone in. But yeah, back on track. Sorry, that was the big chunk of what I was really wanting to say. I was fed, Sinval, Sea-Dog, Candyman, Stop 'em. For some reason, I keep seeing it. Someone took over Stompton, fucking YouTube channel. One of his, I guess Burns. What is Burns? Whatever. But yeah, fuck. I'm like, what is that? But I haven't thought about. But yeah, bro. Eat pizza. But
爆弾を確保しろ
リロードする援護しろ
now, when you go back into the creator content shoes, I'm gonna leave that John. I'm gonna bait him to like take this. I just want to kill him like face on. It's fine though. But when you step into the creator shoes now, as once a viewer, now you are stepping into the field
突
of
入まで10秒
content. You would always ask yourself and remind
5
yourself,
秒
should I associate myself with certain people? Should I fuck with them, not
敵
fuck
部
with
隊
them
が爆弾を
because
発見
this streamer doesn't like this streamer, or I feel like I like this streamer more, and all that good stuff? Maybe, maybe not. It
壁を
depends.
固めた
As it depends, you have to know the fucking person.
救出線を設置するレーザーブレードを投げる
Show up in their stream, you know? Bad aim, bad aim, bad aim, bad aim. Show up in their stream, you know? Show up in their stream and stuff. Show up in their stream, know the person, and then you can have an opinion on them. Because if you don't, how would you even know the person you're talking to? How would you know you had a wrong intention about them? You know? Just by hearing one truth, one wrong fact. You know? Trying to help him out with his BB. We got BB, nice. I'm gonna go upstairs with him. Hold on, I'm gonna go upstairs with him. Check. Okay. He's fucking him up.
マガジンを変える
Hey, good. He fucking him up. He fucking him up.
マガジンを変える
Job.
こちらの勝利だ敵は排除した
Anywho, bro, you start to get the idea of the person. You know them. You go through the hard part. Remember now, stay with me. You're a viewer stepping into the field of a content creator. Don't lose me. Now, when you what? Now, when you put yourself in that shoe box. So let's try to break it down like this. Shoe box is the personality. The shoe is the quality. It's you. It's you. The content. What you do. What you say. How you react. The internet. You know, that's you. The quality. So imagine this. If you get a busted old shoe box and you open it, you see some phone posits. You be like, oh shit, that's tough. You know, like I wouldn't expect that. You don't read the book by its cover. I mean, that's one thing I said. I was talking. And it could be the opposite. Cool box. You know, like damn, this is nice. Open it up, bro.
爆弾を見つけろ
What's a genuine shoe I don't like? I gotta say the fours, bro. No, the fives are the one with the little wings on them. Not the wings, but like the little flap. It's the 4 and the 5, I think. But it's like some of the like low top bandwagon that, but I think it's the 4s. Don't like the 4s, bro. You get a cool little box. You get some 4s in them bitches, bro.
あと10秒
Send them hoes back. Send them hoes back, Twan. I'm not fucking with them, bro. I'm not fucking with them. I'm not fucking with them 4s. So, and when you put that into content now, bro, it's like whatever you do. It could be Siege, Apex, Clash of Clans, you know, anything competitive, professional. And when you try to put yourself in the shoes of making it for a living, bro, yeah, that includes you, small or big. So when you do that now, it's like, bro, you can't do certain shit no more because nigga gonna see that shit. You know, I can't be myself, huh? If you can't be yourself, willing not to do it, then you know what I'm saying? No, War, are you fucking there? What the fuck out of all places? And there's no way he's not shooting him. That's the instant rage, bro. You're a bot. You just want fucking kills, bro. It's blew me. He just want kills, bro. I knew it. So he knew I was gonna kill him. That's why he didn't shoot. He's a bot. What a dumbass. Sorry. But anywho, you would tell yourself, bro, I don't wanna change myself just to fit in. Then don't do it. At this point, it ain't meant for you. Don't do it. With your useless stature, don't do it. You know what I'm saying?
敵のオペレーターは残り1人だ。爆弾解除を開始した。ディフューザーを守れ。
All in the day's work, you know? You would never tell yourself otherwise if you feel like you should be in a position where you could say something about anybody. Let's just be self-knowledge.
こちらの勝利だ。
I skipped ahead because I deadass wanted them to lose this, but let me just backtrack. Me kind of saying that because when you ask yourself, if I can't say this, do this no more, or I could do this now, you know, things turn on and off. You know, there's certain switches you gotta turn off, certain you gotta turn on. When you realize there's a whole lot about character development. People ain't gonna tell you that. That's just me. No, it's you. That's a character you built behind the screen. You can tell someone really fake behind the screen. My shotgun is crazy. Why am I so... I'm tweaking right now. I ain't gonna lie. That was horrible. I'm mad at myself for that, because of that. But if you want to know if someone's... Yeah. Cool and not behind the screen, bro. Get their contact. Support them at a minimum, meaning like support them at your pace. Anything you feel, if you feel like doing it, do something. You know, make a genuine bond. Because not only you're a viewer, they know that you're a content creator. So there's certain things you can say to them that they're not gonna get offense of or take a non-response because they know who you are behind the screen. Probably never met you, but if they have, they know you behind the screen. Should I say the third one? What's the third one? Probably won't, but those two. Third contact. At the minimum. You have those two. You already know. We fuck with you right now. You already know.
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。
You see the drama, not really drama. In fact, I respect it. I call it drama for sure. Just because I like Siege, you know, Siege drama. You would expect people to like each other. Ha ha, happy. No, they're not. I missed it by a long shot. He walked in on it, that's crazy. And then when you see that for yourself, you notice I have weight. Because if you say something wrong about the right person, they look at you wrong. Like, out of all people, you say that about me? All people you disagree or agree with certain things? And that's a whole different path besides being fake, you know? That's not being fake, bro. That's just being a snake. That's just being shady. You suck, bro. Give him a fucking light bulb. You know, being shady, bro, you know? Not gonna lie, I underestimated the 1v1s. Just tough. But I don't think I got enough in me to say anything else. Just sometimes stories don't have good endings. And the only I have the word, but I'm not even saying it. To get that story to end in a good story, you just gotta finish it, bro. So, bro, you know, like them cliffhangers when motherfuckers just die in TV series. That's exactly how Boruto has it, bro. Literally, bro. Literally. The one he dies, but fudge. Oystu, something like that. Ishiki, not Momo Ishiki, the other dude, and like he took Naruto, bro. Kurama gone. Kurama, he gone. You know, he just, I guess, at his last breath. What? Coming through it, Naruto finally awoken his thing, bro. No, I guess in this series, they're probably making him growing up. Same way how he got fucking Boruto, bro. I mean, Naruto. I know the manga is way further than the anime, but bro, he just, we were at the HQ going crazy, bro. No one more game, for sure. Or think about something, bro. But there's some we on topic though. It's just twin. And even for myself, I didn't even expect this video to be like this. You know, so hyped, say something crazy. But nah, bro, that's just how it is. And then when you look back at it, you would see like, dang, like it's a lot to take in just from trying to do something for myself. Exactly. Because people could be watching you 24/7. You know, they gonna be on you 24/7. Even when you sleep, they on you 24/7. That's really what I mean. Not 24/7 every day. Get your time to rest and do it again tomorrow. No, they're already on you by the time you're already waking up 24/7, bro. You know, people, it's just, you got some good, some bad. You got snakes. You got people who just be unbiased 24/7. And then when it comes to categories, you be like, what's good or bad? People like that are just so like duckle brain. What do you mean? What do you mean what's good or bad? Yeah, I get that because I can rob a bank, but you know, knowing my life, I've been not even broke. I just been tossed out as a kid, bro. You know, not to say to put that in vengeance, but go down the line. You say you're personal, and then you just bring the conclusion, and boom, and that would be a valid reason. And motherfucker ain't gonna mess with you, and then all of a sudden, cops want to kill you because you do something. You never know, motherfucker gonna rob the bank, cause he been through that shit. But now he just giving out to the people, being helpful, and they killed him. He robbed America about $25.7 million, and he gave it out to the people. You know, blah blah blah. You know, he didn't give a fuck. You know, he didn't care about his life in that moment, but he knew what he was gonna do with it if he losed it. You know what I'm saying, bro? I like that, bro. So when niggas get on this, sorry YouTube, niggas get on this game, whatever they playing, and they interact with y'all, and they streaming, they talking to y'all, blah blah blah. You have to remember that they were once a viewer to someone else's stream. You just automatically just stream and say I don't watch nobody. No, they watch people before just like you. And they found gaps in their personality that they had in their creativity and their own. And that's why I'll compare myself to most critical and fat, bro. That's just what it is, bro. You're not gonna find nothing else. And I'm myself. How am I myself? I'm hella goofy, bro. Like I'm a bot right now, bro. Just walking around, yapping my mouth off. He just spinning around like a bucko head. But anyways, bro, you find that and then you mold it into you. When someone says you act like somebody, yes, bro, you act like this person, but that is just you. You know what I mean?
敵部隊が爆弾を発見。どうすべきか分かってるな。敵部隊が爆弾を解除中。ディフューザーを停止してくれ。ディフューザー発
Who
見。
the
破壊しろ。
fuck? What a buy. Was that Thatcher who did that shit to me? Whatever it was. Or it was under. But anywho, yeah, bro, you just close the book and you enjoy it. Or you just keep on reading. That is for what a person is, you know? But when you look at that, you wouldn't be so hard on yourself trying to be somebody that you're not, because you know you're not. And when you be who you are, people really see, people will see like, hey, this person's really not that bad. You know, you just probably heard something bad about them, and now, okay, you're human. Probably was, you know, was fucked up, but, you know, do stuff, but then they still a person. I don't know why people expected him to lose followers for cheating, like the Muda situation. I need to verify that before I even say something. But yeah, the Muda cheating allegations or situation, you know? People expect him to lose followers, but no, he like, I want to say like, it was clickbait. It was clickbait. I know it was clickbait, but someone used like clickbait saying about, oh, Jinxie unfriended or deleted his number, deleted Muda's number, or befriended him. You know? Yeah. He's not gonna lose viewers. He's gonna lose people that would actually messing with him. It's like he's not gonna care if he loses 1,000 viewers. He's gonna care if he loses one person. And it's that God. And that would hurt. I lost my best friend because I was messing with his or her partner. But then I'm waking up every day to money in a studio and, you know, just fans and all that other stuff. Playing Siege, you know? That would hurt, bro. Because you're going through something while trying to live your life, or going through something and being competitive with your, you know, life. Yeah. So sometimes it's not always too good to honestly be that person, but it's always good to protect yourself, because you never know when people try to bitch you, stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Never take pity from anybody, even if they're too nice to you. Even if they're too nice to you, don't take pity from nobody. Because why would you do that? Where's your self-worth? You know what I'm saying? You know, probably. I'm gonna hop this for sure. He will hop this. He has to hop this. He went back down. I have an impact. 2 impacts. If he doesn't come, sure. He's gonna hop this. already in. Some people don't take the frightening of it. People don't take the heat of when someone is in need. Fuck.
敵オペレーターが1人残っている。
新しいマガジンに交換する。
敵部隊を
Yeah, if someone's in need. But in time, oh, that's off. I know that. But when it matters, you would be like, oh, it's not too late, or it's too late, or you would already make a decision, and you would already be like, damn, I can't just go back to being a viewer, just quit streaming and go back to viewing people, go back in that phase, bro. Why would you do that? If you got something going on, just do it. Even if someone sees you or not sees you, people, even if you disagree with you, I'm not gonna lie. Some people, T-Bank said it best, bro. T-Bank said it best. You gotta watch out because them people, they don't fuck with you, bro. These other creators don't fuck with you. You might still they streamer viewers. You might still people who actually fuck with them. So like they gonna try to, you thinking it's branching out. They thinking you just trying to steal something from them. You know what I'm saying? You just might be better. You just have that better personality, that better drive. They never knew who you was. People like, get this person on stream. That's a lot to take in. Because you might jump up when niggas pop out. When niggas just pop in, you jump up and then you go back down. So it's like, hey, just build you first, bro. Just like niggas be hopping just want to do this, that stream, get your views up. Cause niggas don't really fuck with you. Niggas only fuck with you cause you know people. Literally. So it's like, bro, like they don't even they don't fuck with you, bro. You just gotta do, bro. That's it.
エリアを確保し爆弾を守れ。
I'm gonna wrap this game out. I'm actually gonna play Apex. It's just actually a good. And always being honest. Don't be that dickhead, bro. Don't be that person, bro. Don't be that person who bandwagons. Let me aim on this. It's really annoying. Really annoying when you try to. It's really annoying when you try to convince yourself you can do something better than somebody, even though it was their trend. Not even a trend. You could convince yourself that you are better than somebody because you have this. Immediately, you should automatically cancel yourself out in most situations. Because most of the times, you would realize, wait, I don't have that. How can I, I don't have that. I want to be this person, that person, I want to be this person, that person. I don't want to be myself. I want to do this because he's doing it or she's doing it, All that funny talking. Alright.
スペキオセンサー起動。
スペックスキャン開始。リロードする。スペキオセンサー起動。センサーが切れた。
Coming up.
マガジン交換。
敵オペレーターは残り1人だ。
スペキオ起動。
You have East camera? You have East?
エレクトロセンサー起動。
何よ何よ
残り15秒。敵部隊を排除。
Bruh.
成功。
The easiest kill in the fucking book. Well, bro. Just be the person who you are, bro. Just don't force yourself to be something. Don't squeeze. Don't force yourself to be in something. Be somebody. Don't squeeze it, bro. You don't want to be pace. You know what I'm saying, bro? You want to be the cake. That makes more sense. You don't want to be the pace. You want to be the cake. So, just it's gonna look good, but now when niggas realize, damn, I don't fuck with frosting. Damn, bro, like what the fuck? And they gonna fuck with cake, you know? They don't. I know people who don't even like cake. I know people who don't like cake. What you mean you don't like cake? Well, I don't eat it. Too much sugar. I don't even drink soda like that. And they pick up soda and shit. I mean, soda's reasonable. I'm not gonna lie. Soda, I don't be on that shit too heavily, but I drink me a Sprite, bro, for sure. But niggas was like, bro, I don't eat cake. But niggas sure the hell love the frosting, but don't eat cake. And some niggas like all of it. Some like none of it. That's just all personality, character, all of that. When someone doesn't actually really like you, it honestly just comes from that
ドローンを
character
使って
that
爆弾を
they
探
have.
せ。
And that's when it transfers, because you might know somebody on the internet and in real life, and the moment they fuck up on the internet or in real life, you just think of them differently on both worlds. So it's like, it's a big one.
ドロ
How
ー
can
ン
I
で
do
爆弾を発
this?
見。
Carriers roaming. I can go Dokubi. I will go Aurora. Like I'm gonna go Aurora actually. They can do that. But
10秒。
when you look on the bright side, that's how you establish and negotiate with who you should be friends with and who you should associate yourself with. Even if you watch him or you watch him and you view them as a creator. You know? Because who would want to be creator and then you know they create, but you always view them as a viewer? You know, don't be little people. That's my whole thing, bro. Don't be so little. Wait, we getting a wall? In fact, I can fake this actually. I can fake this. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna
Reloading, cover me.
try to get. Shit, I'm gonna do it on this side actually.
Smoke out.
同時起動。
No. What's K? Thatcher? Caviar? Oh, he didn't get the thing?
ドローン起動中。2階だ。マガジンも交換。
He wants to too. I know he wants to. I know he wants to.
残り15秒。
ドームパネルを設置。
ディフューザー作動中、何としても守れ。敵部隊を制圧。こちらの勝利だ。
Push you. And then when you forget about it, literally when you play the game, you just lock in. You don't even know people are around you. Let's just let that talk for itself. Oh, what's up, bro? You know, talking, chatting, you know, playing the game, locking in, and then you may drop some personal shit, you know, like after stream, you know, yeah, you know, blah blah blah, you know, just drop it like, I got some secret code going on, like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? And people be so tapped out, and people just want to budge in, people just want to have that type of spot just to say something, you know what I'm saying? Because I know people experience other streamers in their stream, and then they talk, and then when they talk too much, you know, things, you know, you know the person behind the scenes. Like, you wouldn't know if they hang out or not because they would say it. Like, yeah, nigga, you're human too, bro. Like, so it's like you never see two famous people together at the same exact spot, you know. Okay, cool. You know. It's not like one person isn't up there well known and in a good spot of their inner content versus someone that's not. Just basically boosting off this person in real time. You're literally boosting off them. You have no name for yourself. You on Mazhab? Hey, Aurora. I'll go MG actually. Damn, why am I feeling it? Why? I do not know. I have which one. Just...
突入まで10秒。
Where is it?
突入5秒前。
Whatever.
爆弾を発見した。移動して爆弾を解除しろ。
Then people look at you differently. Like, you're actually genuine. Why would I be an asshole? Why would I be a dick? Why would I instantly give you a negative response about me if you don't even know me? You know what I'm saying? Think about nades. She has nades? No. Ooh, we got sniped. I'm not gonna lie. I heard that. Suppressor from somebody. Where is he? No, don't go.
作動中。
パネルを展開。
味方オペレーターは残り1人。敵部隊を排除した。
Bad aim. The upward is so slow for them too. I like that. It's not just something that it takes a slower pace, but it's actually slow for them. Like, who's holding behind this door? Fucking yeah. That's about it. That was about the